Everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to Monza for the 16th and deciding round of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship. It seems a very long time ago since we were at Silverstone back in April. Since then we've been to the Algarve, we've been to Nürburgring, Spa, Brands Hatch, Paul Ricard, the Hungaroring, and we end the season here at the Cathedral of Speed, the legendary Monza circuit. We are very much hopeful that we are going to be treated to a stunning race here for the FIA Formula 2 Championship, and we're going to see the title decided one way or the other in favour of Luciano Buscetta or Matteo Tuscia. Who will it be? Well, we're going to find out over the next 40 minutes or so as Plamen Kralev comes up to his marks on the grid. We get the green flag wave for the marshal at the rear of the pack. Everybody's eyes focused on the gantry, waiting for those red lights to come on, which they do now. They go out, away we go. It's a brilliant start from Zanella, and Marcus Pommer's slow away. Mihai Marinescu's made an electrifying start as well, but it's Zanella who's going to have the lead as they head down to the first chicane for the first of 21 times. Marocca and Pommer fan out for second and third, so it's Zanella who leads it from Pommer, then Marocca, Alex Fontana, Harold Shigelmik, and where is Matteo Tuscia and Luciano Buscetta? And Buscetta's jumped Tuscia. Tuscia's had a terrible start and is marred in the midfield, so as they head through the Curva Grande for the first time, Matteo Tuscia is several positions back from Luciano Buscetta, and that's exactly what Luciano needed, giving a mountain to climb for Matteo Tuscia. So into the second chicane, Zanella from Pommer, then Marocca. Alex Fontana in the blue car is fourth. Fifth is Luciano Buscetta, sixth Harold Shigelmik, and then seventh for Matteo, seventh Mihai Marinescu, and Tuscia, James, he's about 10th.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to pull this back. He has to win. There's no way he's going to win from here unless we get some sort of safety car period or a red flag. I don't know. We don't wish for anything like that, but I've got to say, I think it's done for Tuscia.
As Marocca has moved up ahead of Marcus Pommer, Buscetta wants to seal the title with a podium. He moves ahead of Alex Fontana into fourth position and is chasing Marcus Pommer. So Luciano Buscetta has got his head down. He's going to have a big smile on his face, I'm sure, when he sees the pit board and where Matteo Tuscia is, because as things stand, and it's still very, very early in the race, the title is going the way of Luciano Buscetta. Onto the parabolic of the cars running without the top element of the rear wing this weekend. Such are the high speed straights of Monza as Mihai Marinescu goes wheel to wheel with Harold Shigelmik and goes through. Marinescu gains the place. That puts him up into sixth, and Mihai, well, we knew when he qualified in 10th he was going to be frustrated, and so he is doing what he does best. He's even got his head down in the cockpit as he charges. Marinescu looks to the outside of Alex Fontana. Fontana, though, sticks to his guns, holds the inside line, and it is making it a three-way tussle, and Luciano Buscetta is not too far clear, but Buscetta is closing up on Marcus Pommer all the while. And Buscetta, we've seen this throughout the year, is such a tactically aware driver. He'll know what the car's doing, and I'm thinking back to Friday testing here when Luciano said, I'm going to go out, I'm going to drive as quickly as I can on new tyres, see how quickly they wear out. We'll see whether that run has paid off for him this afternoon. And Tuscia's going to go for another move here. He draws alongside Shigelmik and he's going to make it stick. He does! Oh, that's brilliant from Matteo Tuscia. Around the outside of Harold Shigelmik. On the brakes, the car was weaving, but he came through and he's up into seventh.
That really was a very nice move. Shigelmik knows he's not part of this championship. He was a little bit kind, I think, to Matteo there. He didn't make it too difficult for him.
Oh, Marcus Pommer's got a puncture. The tyre delaminates at the rear of the car, and Pommer does very well to keep that car under some semblance of control. And at the moment, Zanella is just stretching his advantage out at the head of the field here. He's still 5 seconds ahead of Matteo Tuscia. So as Tuscia gains the places, he's not actually gaining ground on the race leader, Christopher Zanella. Dino Zamprelli, take two. Daniel McKenzie at the Parabolica. And unfortunately, it is the same result for Dino, although he's right up on the tail. As they head into Parabolica, we are going to have just 5 more laps to go at the end of this one. So over the line goes Zanella. His advantage over Kevin Marocca has elongated to over 4 seconds for the first time in proceedings. Buscetta then a further 0.9 of a second back from there. As we have a look back at the Snegrev and Zhu battle, Max Snegrev outbrakes himself and David Zhu needs no second invitation, so he clambers up into 11th. As Marinescu outbrakes himself into the chicane, squeals across, rejoins in fourth. Christopher Zanella just a couple of miles from his second victory of the season. Now, are we seeing a move for third? Yes, it did. Mihai Marinescu was right on the tail of Bicetta. Oh, come on, Mihai, let's keep it clean. What we don't want is to see a tangle. It'd be such a sad way to end the season, but Bicetta is going to have his defensive foot on here, because Mihai Marinescu determined to finish the season on the podium, and he thinks about a move into the chicane. He brakes very, very late, but he just wasn't quite close enough, and it's enabling Morocco to make good his escape in second. But Marinescu is in pursuit here of Luciano Bicetta. Marinescu, you see how close he was to his gearbox, so went through the chicane. But again, if Mihai could get a good run out of Ascari, that could be the opening for him. They come out at Lesmo and power towards Ascari now, and Bicetta has to consult his rear view mirrors. Zanella hits Ascari for the final time. He has got this race almost certainly sewn up, barring some tremendous misfortune. He comes along the back straight for the final time. Morocco in second, and Tusha runs very wide at Ascari. He is on the limit, so we've got three of them still fighting for third as we follow Christopher Zanella around the parabolic of the final time. I think we could see a bit of a sort out maybe for third, so it's going to be a second win of the year and victory in the final round of the season for Christopher Zanella. Second place goes to Kevin Morocco, but what about third? It is going to go to the 2012 FIA Formula 2 champion, Luciano Bicetta. He has done a superb job today as Zanella then claims victory, his second win of the year from Kevin Morocco, from Bicetta, who did steal from Mihai Marinescu and Matteo Tusha at the line. Tusha gave it his very best shot today, but that poor start, unfortunately, really harmed his chances. So let's have a look at the final championship standings, and it is the title for Luciano Bicetta. Second place to Matteo Tusha. Christopher Zanella seals third. Handshakes all around, and now that the hard work on the podium is done, it's once more time to turn to the champagne. It means that we will now say goodbye from James Gornall and myself, Ben Evans, here in Monza. That ends what's been a super 2012 season. We look forward to you joining us in 2013.